Good morning,
Good
children.
morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. All of you take out your SST books. What we are going to do today, yesterday we did difficult words of the chapter.
Yes, ma'am. Today
Right?
we will read.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Today we will read.
Today we are going to do the reading of the chapter. Let's learn about different domains of the earth. Now, what do we mean by
Ma'am,
different?
what is the
Yes.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of domains?
I will tell you that. Now, domains is areas, different areas of earth. Now, which areas are we talking about? We are talking about all the domains in which life exists, in which survival of living beings is there. Whether it is in water, water also we see aquatic animals, life is there in water, right? Yes.
Ma'am.
Then on air, do we see birds in the air?
Yes, ma'am.
In the air. Then let's talk about land. Land, we all live on land, animals live on land. So life exists here also. And lastly, we talk about biosphere. Biosphere is that includes all the three things. Now, when we'll read the chapter, I'll explain you in detail. We are going to learn about all the areas of the earth. Fourth A, and the PDF was shared.
Ma'am, in fourth A. Ma'am, can I resend it?
Wait, beta, let me look for it. I'll find it, don't worry. Yes, I found it out. Okay. Now, yes, who will read? Shall we read roll number wise?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. So, first,
Ma'am, I roll number 5.
you are 5. So, we'll start with Adya. Adya Singh. Adya Singh is there in the class. Adya Singh left. Very good. Okay, then we have Akshaj.
Okay, ma'am. Domains of the earth. Chapter
Now
5. Domains
next turn will be Aman, then Ansh Patel and Ankush Gautam. Be ready, three of you, Aman, Ankush and Ansh Patel. Yes, start beta.
Chapter 5. Domains of the earth. Domains of the earth. The earth can be divided.
Beta,
Four
let's
main-
learn about Akshaj. Don't leave anything. Read from the top.
Let's learn about the 4 domains of the earth: the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and the biosphere. The layers of the earth. The reflect domains of the earth. The earth can be divided into 4 main domains or areas. Each domain has its own characteristic in its
Its importance.
They are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Lithosphere. The land masses of solid portions of the earth from the lithosphere. The earth is made up of 4 layers. Its surface on which we live called the crust is made up of soil, rocks, and other solid particles. The layer that lies below the ocean bed and continents is mantle. This layer is thicker than the crust and is made up for magma. The core of the central part of the crust is made up of iron and nickel. The core is divided into two layers, the inner core and the outer core. The core is the hottest part of the earth.
Okay. Now, what we see that we are going to study about 4 areas. Now, what are the names of 4 domains? The names of 4 domains are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Okay, these are 4 different areas that we are going to study about. Now, what is lithosphere? Lithosphere is related to land. Okay, everybody just try to listen to me and keep it in your mind. What is lithosphere? L for lithosphere and L for land. We are going to remember it like this. So it is related to land masses. We have huge land masses, right? Different types of lands. So it is about, let's see what it has. The earth, the land masses or the solid portions of the earth form the lithosphere. Now, if we talk about water bodies are not lithosphere. Okay. If we talk about the air, it is not lithosphere. What is lithosphere? Various land masses. Is that fine?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. We are talking about land masses. Land masses comes under lithosphere. The earth is made up of 4 layers. Now, what are those 4 layers? Its surface on which we live is called the crust. We live on which surface? It has got 4 layers. One inside, then something outside, and then the outermost part of the earth. You can see a round is made. Can you see this round? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
where do we live? See, we live in crust. Crust is colored in which part? The brown part, the brown color. Can you see? All of you
Yes,
look
ma'am.
at this diagram.
Which page number we are on?
What is the page number?
Ma'am, page number 32.
Page number 32. Got it? Okay. Then the earth is made up of 4 layers. Its surface on which we live is called crust. Yes, Manya?
Ma'am, the mountains also there.
Yes,
in the
mountains also come in this layer only. Because mountains is also what? It is land, right? Mountains are made on land. That is also lithosphere. Then, it is made up of, now what is this crust made of? The place we live in, what is it made of? It is made up of solid rocks and other solid particles. The layer that lies below the ocean beds and continents is mantle. Now, what we see, oceans also, the level, the oceans, the end point. What is the surface of the oceans? The layer that lies below the ocean. Because when we have water, now water has end. Okay, somewhere it has got the end. Now, oceans, what is that part called? That part is called the ocean beds and continents is called mantle. Okay. This layer is thicker than the crust and it is made up of magma. Now, magma is another kind of material. Magma is another kind of material and the ocean beds and continents are made of magma. The earth's crust where we live is made up of, what is it made up of?
Magma. Rock. Soil.
Rocks. See beta. It is made up of solid rocks and other solid particles. Crust is made up of solid rocks and other solid particles. Ocean beds and continents are made up of magma. What is it made up of? Ocean beds and continents?
Magma.
Magma.
This layer is thicker than the crust and it is made up of magma. And what is it called? The layer that lies below the ocean beds is called mantle.
Mantle.
Yes. The core is the central part of the lithosphere. Now, can you see the core? It is the central part. And core is also inner core and outer core. Can you see in the diagram? Just have a look in the diagram.
Yes, ma'am.
Centermost part of the
core and
earth.
outer core.
Yes. The centermost part of the earth is the core. It is made up of iron and nickel. Now, what is the centermost part made up of? It is made up of iron and
Iron and nickel.
everybody just underline it. Nickel is also a bit of a kind of a metal. Like iron, nickel is also a kind of a metal. The core is divided into two layers, the inner core and the outer core. And the core is the hottest part of the earth. It is what? The hottest part. Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now tell me, core is which part? Core is which part? The outer part, the central part? Which part it is?
Central part.
Central part.
It is the centralmost part. Which is the outermost part of the earth?
Ma'am,
Crust.
Yes,
Crust.
very good.
Crust.
It is the crust. What is crust made up of?
ma'am, soil, rocks, and other solid
Ma'am,
particles.
soil, rocks, and other solid particles.
Very nice, very good. And the layer that lies below the ocean beds is called what?
Mantle.
Magma.
Mantle.
Mantle.
It is called the mantle. This layer is thicker than the crust and it is made up of magma. Okay. Now, coming on to hydrosphere. Now, what is hydrosphere? The word hydro means water. All of you know hydro means water.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, now whose turn to read? Ankush Gautam will read.
No, ma'am. Aman.
Aman.
think-
Okay, Aman, read it out, beta.
Hydrosphere. The word hydro means water. 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. The hydrosphere consists of all
Yes,
water.
it is coming. I can hear him. Children, can you hear him?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We can hear.
Okay, Aman, read, beta. Continue.
Bodies found on the surface of the earth. It includes water bodies such as oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, and ponds. Water is also found below the ground and groundwater in wells and aquifers.
Okay, that's all.
Water
That's all, beta. Now see, what does the word hydro mean? It means water. 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. Now the earth is so big and its 3/4 portion, what is it covered with? It is all water. It is all water around the earth. In the 3/4 area, that means 75% of the earth is covered with water. What do you mean by 3/4? 3/4 is 75%.
Water.
Yes,
95% water.
very nice. Then this hydrosphere. Now, what kinds of water bodies does this hydrosphere consist? What kind of water bodies? Only rivers? Only seas? No. It includes
All kind.
all kinds of water bodies. That is oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds. Water is also found below the ground as groundwater. Now we have wells, we have aquifers. What are they? They are found under the ground. These also
What
come
is
under
aquifers?
aquifers. Is beta like these wells, these submersibles. These are all, they come under aquifers and wells, which are not natural water bodies, but they are created. Now these wells, are they made by nature? No, these are man-made, right? Submersibles are man-made.
Yes, ma'am.
These also come in hydrosphere. Then, okay, whose turn? Ankush, Gautam. Now you read.
Ma'am, water cycle.
No, not water cycle, beta. Above this, water exists in all three states in nature. The paragraph above water cycle.
The process through which water changes its from.
No, beta, not water cycle. The paragraph above water cycle. Water exists in all three states. In hydrosphere, only the second paragraph.
The water vapor races and has it come in contact with cool area, it changes into
What are you reading? Okay, wait. Aradhya, you know where we are reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
Okay, ma'am. Water exists in all the three states in nature: solid, liquid, and gas. The water that we get from seas, oceans, rivers, and lakes is in the liquid form. Water as a gas is seen in nature as fog. When water in nature cools down, it freezes and turns into glaciers, ice caps, and icebergs. This is the solid form of water.
Okay, that's all. Now, in which all forms does water exist on earth? In all three forms. In liquid form also, in solid form also, and in gaseous form also. Now, in liquid forms, where it is found? Tell me, in liquid form.
Ma'am, in rivers, lakes,
In rivers, lakes,
and
and seas.
oceans.
Now, where it is
Rivers
found
and
in solid form?
Ma'am, icebergs. Ma'am, icebergs. Ice caps, glaciers.
Ice gas, ice.
These are the solid forms, natural solid forms of water. And then we see that in gas form also. Now, water as a gas is seen in nature as what? As fog.
Fog.
That
Fog.
is the gaseous form of water. When water in nature cools down, it freezes and turns into glaciers. This is the solid form. Then we come to the water cycle. Now, who will read the water cycle? Ankush, Gautam, now you want to read water cycle? Read. Hurry up and read.
The process through which water changes its forms in natural
In nature,
in nature is known as the water cycle. When the sun rains, heat up the water in ponds, lake, river, sea, and ocean. The water
Evaporates.
evaporate to form the water vapor.
Okay, that's all. The process through which water changes its forms in nature is called water cycle. Now, how does this water, this liquid form gets changed into the solid form, solid forms gets changed into the liquid form again, and the gaseous form. So this natural process of water being changed in various forms is called water cycle. Pay attention, read once again. The process through which water changes its form. There are processes that take place in the nature and water changes its forms. It is known as water cycle. Now you mark this as very important because this is a very important question. What is water cycle? The process by which water change its forms in nature is called water cycle. Now, water cycle is not that you are heating, you are taking out an ice cube from your freezer, you are heating it, changing it into liquid, and then it evaporates. That is not water cycle. The natural processes in the nature is water cycle. Now, how do they take place? When the sun's rays heat up the water in ponds, lakes, rivers, etc., the water evaporates. Now, you know the process of evaporation, how it takes
Yes,
place.
ma'am.
So,
Yes,
in
ma'am.
nature, how it takes place? Because of the sun's heat. Because of the sun's heat, the water in these bodies get heated up and it starts to evaporate to form water vapor. What does it form? It forms water vapor. The water vapor rises, and as it comes in contact with cool air, it changes into tiny drops of water and form clouds. As it comes in contact with cool air, what happens? Clouds are formed. Okay? Clouds are formed. This is called condensation. Now, water vapors being cooled down and they are getting into clouds. What process is this? This is called condensation. When the clouds become too heavy, now these get changed into clouds. Now, when these clouds become too heavy, what happens is the drops of water fall down as rain or snow. Sometimes now what happens when the cloud is too heavy? It is not able to sustain the load. What happens? The water droplets start coming down, and that is rain. It starts coming down as rainwater. This is
And
known as precipitation. What?
ma'am, what about the snow? How does snow also?
How it is formed? We will study it better here only. We will study it here. Then, when clouds, okay, this is done. The hydrosphere is important as it supports life on Earth. Water is important for for the growth of plants and cultivation of crops. It is also important for Earth's favorable climate. Now we see the role of hydrosphere, how important it is. Water is important for all of us and what changes it goes through in the nature, what various changes. Got it? Now whose turn it is to read? Arshika. Arshika is there in class? Arshika,
Ma'am, Atif Singh will answer.
Ma'am, Adya come.
Adya, it's your turn to read.
No,
Adya
ma'am.
has again left. Okay, then now who will read? Who was raising hand? Gauri is raising hand. Yes, beta Gauri, read from this point only. The water vapor rises.
The water vapor rises, and as it comes in contact with cool air, it changes into tiny drops of water and forms clouds. This is called condensation. When the clouds become too heavy, the drops of water fall down as rain or snow. This is
Now
known
see
as
beta, Akshat, you asked the
precipitation.
question, how is snow formed? When these water vapors fall down, the drops of water fall down from these clouds. Either it comes down as snow or it comes down as rain, depending on the temperature of the place. If it is too cold, it will come down as snow. You got the point? How it is formed?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the same process, but the temperature different for the.
What?
Ma'am, this is the same process, but the temperature is winter.
Yes, yes, yes. It is the same process. Yes, continue, beta. Gauri, continue.
Okay, ma'am. The hydrosphere is important as it supports life on Earth. Water is important for the growth of plants and the
Cultivation.
cultivation of crops. It is also important for the Earth's favorable climate.
Yes. Now it is water is also important for Earth's favorable climate. What is favorable? Favorable is a normal climate which supports the Earth, which supports the life on Earth, which favors all living beings. If water would not be there, then what would happen? Life would not be possible. The temperature would be very high because of the sun's rays. So water is very important for Earth's favorable temperature, favorable climate. Then next we have atmosphere. Now who will read atmosphere? Okay, Praveer Singh, read. Read,
The,
beta.
la- the layer of air surrounding the earth is called atmosphere. We may not be able to see the air, but we can feel it when the wind blows or when the leaves rustle. It is the presence of air that makes life possible on Earth. The atmosphere acts as a blanket which takes in the heat of the sun and stores the warm air, making the earth livable for us. It is also protects the earth from the sun's harmful rays.
Beta, I could not understand after the atmosphere acts as a blanket. After that, everything got mute. Okay, the atmosphere acts as a blanket which takes the heat of the sun and stores the warm air, making the earth livable for us. It also protects the earth from the sun's harmful rays. Now see, what is this atmosphere made up of? What is this air? Let's study that. The layer of the air around us that is surrounding the earth, it is called the atmosphere. we may not be able to see the air. Can you see the air? What color it is? Can you tell? No, we can't see it, but we can feel it. Can you feel air, beta?
Ma'am.
Yes. We can
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
it. We can feel it when the wind blows, or we can feel it when we see the leaves moving. When we see the leaves rustle. What is rustle? Rustle is the sound of the leaves. Then it is the presence of the air that makes life possible on the earth. If there would be no air, there would be vacuum everywhere. There would be no fresh air. What would happen? Life would not be possible without air. The atmosphere acts like a blanket which takes the heat of the sun. Now see, this blanket doesn't protect us from cold, but this blanket also protects us from the hot rays of the sun. Atmosphere is like what? It is like a blanket that protects us from the sun's heat, and it stores the warm air. What it does? It stores the warm air, making the earth livable for all of us. The earth becomes a livable place, a place where life is possible. And it also protects the earth from the sun's harmful rays. Now, otherwise, if you see, if there would be no atmosphere, we would have direct sun's rays. And the sun's rays directly, they are very harmful for us. So what the atmosphere does, the layers of the air, they protect us from the sun's direct rays. Then the next paragraph, who is going to read? Next, okay, Manya, read. The atmosphere.
Person of air that makes life possible on Earth. The atmosphere acts as a blanket which takes in the heat of the sun and store the warm air, making the earth livable for us. It also protects the earth from the sun's harmful rays.
Rays.
The rays. The atmosphere is made up of several gases like nitrogen and oxygen and has
Traces. And has
traces of
traces.
of hydrogen, carbon dioxide, helium, and
Argon.
argon. All of these gases are required by the living things to live. Humans, animals, and plants cannot live without oxygen. Plants need the carbon dioxide present in the air to make food.
Okay. Now, this atmosphere is made up of various gases. The main gases, see, a diagram is made down there in pink color. What are the main gases? The main gases are the gas in pink color and the gas in blue color. What are the names of these two gases? These are nitrogen and oxygen. Then they say then there are traces of other gases also. Which traces means something that is found in a very small quantity, in a very less quantity. What is that? Which are those gases? Those are carbon dioxide, argon, helium. All these gases are required by living things to live. These are all important for us, right?
Ma'am, how we know about these gases because we can't see the gases and
Because better the researchers have found out which all gases are found. The scientists have found out which all gases are found on the, in the atmosphere. Then, all of these gases are required by living things to live. Humans, animals, and plants cannot live without oxygen. Can we live without oxygen?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No. Plants need the carbon dioxide present in the air to make food. Now, like the way we need oxygen to live, what do plants need?
Air
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon
As oxygen is important to us, we live only by taking in oxygen. Plants also survive only by taking in carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
They prepare their food in the presence of carbon dioxide. Then let's see what is this DIY activity. Study the diagram and answer these questions. Now look at the diagram very carefully, children. You can see how they have labeled these gases. Which is the most common gas found in the atmosphere? Yes, tell, all of you tell.
Oxygen.
Oxygen and nitrogen.
It is nitrogen. Most
Yes, ma'am.
common
Nitrogen
gas,
and more.
most common gas. Which
Nitrogen.
is covering most of the diagram? Which color is covering?
Nitrogen.
Yes,
Pink
it is
color.
covered by pink color and nitrogen is written in pink color.
Very less. Very less.
What beta?
Ma'am, argon is very less.
Very less.
No, ma'am. Carbon
Name-
dioxide is very less.
Okay, let me see which is lesser. Yes, carbon dioxide is lesser. Carbon dioxide is
Argon.
colored in brown color and argon
Yes,
is
ma'am.
still orange, a little more than carbon dioxide.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, other gases is yellow.
Name the gases that make up the atmosphere. Name the gases. Now when you have to name, you will name all these gases. That make up-
Nitrogen, carbon.
oxygen, carbon dioxide,
Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, helium.
Yes, these are all gases that make up. Now what is this? This kind of a diagram that is shown in a circle
Ma'am, pie chart.
called a pie chart. Have you made it in maths till
No,
now? This pie chart?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
In your classes ahead, you will get pie diagrams to make, pie charts to make. Draw the diagram on a pie chart. This kind of questions you get to do. Now, if you want to show the number of girls and boys in a class, can you show it on a pie chart?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can easily show. So they have shown what? They have shown the composition of atmosphere on a pie chart. Now children, starting the next part, that is biosphere, is not possible right now because no time is left. So we are going
I'm
to
only
do
1
biosphere on Monday. And Monday be prepared to draw a few diagrams and write the key points.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
I hope the chapter is clear till here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
doubts regarding anything?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So now all of you can leave.
Ma'am, no doubt. Bye,
No
ma'am.
doubts, very good.
Bye,
All of you
ma'am.
can leave now. Yes, it's your break time. Bye, beta.
Ma'am, we have one SST period today in
Yes, ma'am. In the
Also, okay,
Yes,
one
ma'am.
more period. All
timetable I
right.
have seen now.
Okay,
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
do key
Second
points
last
then.
class.
And ma'am, reading.
Reading also we will do. Don't worry.
Okay.